Hi Pisces, welcome to your March 2019 general energy reading. Welcome to my channel. I'm Shandra Lynn. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you are new. This is a general reading, so take it how it resonates with your life, situations, experiences, and leave what does not resonate. And this is for Pisces. Happy birthday, you guys. Let's see if I can get my voice up a little bit. I did like a little meditation to get in the zone to do these general readings today, and it just kind of mellowed everything out. Okay, so you got Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. See if you can see that. Okay. And then you got Spring, and see your seeds grow. Okay, they both just came flying out. So what I'm picking up is there is something that you have planted already, but it was almost like starting before the last frost date is kind of what I'm getting. So whatever you have started, it's almost like you've got to protect it during this infancy stage because the climate isn't ideal for it. So you've got to tend to it a bit more, and that's where this protective energy is coming in, and it almost feels like there is a intentional energy like coming for it. So like your seeds are starting to sprout, right? And then all of a sudden this like cold snap decides to come in because it just wants to kill all your babies, kill all your seeds. That's what I'm getting. So what this is saying is like just be a little bit more protective. You don't even have to scramble. It could be like, it's going to be simple and easy to have this protection. It's going to it's kind of like, you know, the cold snap is coming, and like you have plenty of resources to use at your disposal to make sure things, you know, go smoothly, is what I'm telling. But there is something that you have planted. It could actually, I'm seeing for some it's just like, you know, like one certain kind of seed that was planted, but then others I'm seeing like a whole like garden that's been planted. Like they're showing me something more along the lines of like what I did, you know, with the vegetables and the herbs and the flowers and everything, you know, sowed a lot of seeds. Okay. Yeah, see, you got stone people, vigilance, stand your ground. It's like this isn't going to take too much energy, and fighting this cold snap coming in will exhaust you. So it's really kind of a simple step is you have a system. There's a system in place that that lets you know, like, okay, it's going to get chilly tonight. It's like a weather bug, but somehow it's internal. It's your own personal weather bug that's going to tell you, like, hey, go throw a cover over your seeds because it's going to get, you know, chilly tonight. Kind of thing. Yeah, see? Something amazing is going on. Hoping you guys can still see these cards as I'm flipping them. Okay, so you've got the stone people for the vigilance, which is what's going on with that energy of see your seeds grow, but also protect them. All right, and like I'm seeing there's a bit of a realization, like maybe it was you started like preparing seeds, but you did it like you just focused on one set, the set that you were doing at a time, okay? And then now you're being, now that you've gotten this message, like watch your seeds grow, surround yourself with protective energy. So protect yourself and protect your babies that you are basically growing. And that's when you're stepping back, because you're kind of like, okay, I gotta go get this cloth, maybe get a heat lamp if you got one, you know, or find another space to move the seeds to right now. But it's something simple and it's something easy, okay? But now that you're stepping back and you're actually getting to, like, you're reflecting and you're thinking, okay, what all needs to be protected right now? And it's like you're seeing how much you've actually did. You weren't paying attention to everything that was going to be growing as you were doing this set by set by set by set, but you focused and you were in the now, and it just kind of bing bing bing. And now that you're looking back, you're kind of, it's almost like an moment. That's what I'm getting, like all of a sudden this music's starting up for you, because you're looking back and you're seeing how much you accomplished and how little effort it took you to get it started. All right. And now that you have this awareness, like, oh, I do have this awareness. I do have my own weather bug to let me know when these cold snaps are coming in. And so it's almost like an assurance kind of, it's like recognizing and trusting that you're these stones, you know. You're kind of like, oh, I got this now, okay? But with the seeds starting to grow, and like I said, this energy, this cold snap energy almost feels intentional. Like I'm picking up, there's like a variety of different energies mixed in, but there's anger, there's like scared shitless, like what, like, oh no, this garden can't take off, because if this garden takes off, I'm not useful anymore, and blah blah blah. It's a bunch of lower energy, and this cold snap could be coming in with the belief in itself that it's doing this out of a good intention. This is a good thing that's going on. But that's because it's almost like the perception is really, you know, really limited, okay? And so there is this shape shifting going on, okay? And what I'm picking up is that everything has been changing quite a lot over the past couple of months for you, Pisces. So it was almost like the seeds that you planted, it was like, because it almost feels like it was the only outlet that you had to do whatever it is that you've planted. It seems like it was the only thing that you could do at the time that would bring you any kind of like, just a moment. It was because things are shape-shifting, so it's like one thing 1 second and it turns into something else completely the next, okay? And that's what I'm picking up from this other energy, and it's really, really, really like, I don't know, it's almost like, it's very powerful, but it seems like this energy is gifting you with, now that you're aware that you have planted these seeds, and now that you are seeing them actually start to grow, and you realize, like, holy crap, you're ahead of schedule, okay? But now it's because you have grown so much, like because you were in the now and you just went this set, this set, this set, and you end up having so much, like, I have so much more than what I realized I was doing, you guys. All right, now this energy, if you look at it from a positive aspect, this is nothing but like your that final exam that you're going to be taking before you get your diploma, before you get your certification, before you get, you know, your master's degree, yada yada yada, whatever. This energy is coming in. If you're growing all this, you better be able to take care of it. So this is just kind of like some energy coming in, going like, we're going to test you and make sure that, you know, you're good. Because, and even if you're not, even if you like lose a couple of different sets, maybe it was time for those, you know, what you had that survived could be what is meant to come. But it's a very it's almost like you are very much still playing with the shape shifting of your reality. You very much are still going with the flow, because there is really nothing else to do. But you are this solid ground. It doesn't matter how many storms come in, how many waves crash upon it, you are still there. Okay, so right now it's almost like the only thing you have to do is kick back and relax. Cover them, cover your seeds when you need to cover them, cover yourself when you need to cover them. You have that internal system that lets you know, like, oh hell, shit's fixing to get real. Okay, because it is coming, but it's like I said, it's that final. Okay, it's that final, and you got the karma, the DNA card in your north. So this is coming to an end. Okay, and so what this test is saying is that maybe in the past there were like things were started, but they weren't cared intended for like they should have, in order to survive into adolescence and harvest. So this is, like I said, this is that test. This is that final that lets you, like, but you have it. You have it. You would not be presented with this if you were not already capable of passing it. This is more of a, like a self-worth buildup as well, because everything that you have started to grow is worthy of surviving. It's worthy of growing to fruition, or growing to harvest, you know. So now it's time for you. It's like an aha awareness, a moment. It's it is that awareness moment, but it is like that final cut. It's that final sever in a cycle that needs to come to an end. Okay, and so remember, this is both sides. You're gonna watch your seeds. You're gonna watch what you've seen growing. You're gonna watch it be protected, and you're gonna watch it thrive. Okay, and remember, like, there's those two energies. So when you survive, when you survive and your seeds survive this cold snap, maybe a couple of cold snaps coming in, this other energy will throw a temper tantrum, I guess is the best way I can say it. It's almost going to be like the last shebang of the show. Okay, and now when that last shebang happens, okay, you will have a completely different perspective. It's almost like, watch the energies, and now that you have more of this awareness, you can see more exactly where those energies are coming from. Like I said, this cold snap it's almost intentional. Like, there is an intention to come in with this cold snap to this area to target what is growing. Okay, but like I said, it has this intention, energy, it really believes that it is doing something good, and that's where your perception is going to shift. It's gonna shift within yourself, because as your seeds grow, it takes on a whole completely different look. It doesn't look like a puny little cucumber plant anymore. Now all of a sudden it's growing wild, and it's growing everywhere. Very different perspective. All right, but it's almost, this is from our mother, and it says summer solstice radiance. So what this tells me is, when this energy ushers in and flows out and it shifts, when things start shifting again, it's going to be beautiful sunny skies. It's going to be beautiful sunny skies. Okay, and now all the other spirits and energies are giving us wind activation. Okay, so this kind of goes along with this shape-shifting cloud. But what this is really telling me is that with your new higher perspective, this wind is blowing in to show you. It's almost like the wind comes in and those clouds have to change, and so you get to see a true form. You get to see the pureness of the energy that is coming. Okay, your higher true self gave you the volcano. Okay, now this is a beautiful card because, like I said, you've grown so much more than you realize. So having the fertile ground and the landscape expansion that a volcano brings is absolutely beautiful and amazing. But it can be very destructive. Okay, but what I'm being shown is like this island is you. It's all your island. Okay, and although yes, it looks very destructive, but it was almost like there was a system in place and it was known like this is going to happen. So it was like you cleared off your island, but this other energy believes that your island is their island. Okay, and so there is this fear. That's why this cold snap is coming in, because it firmly believes that this island, your island, you, in whatever way this relates to you, belongs to them. But like they don't see it any other way. They can't see it any other way. It's too, their perception is too limited and too cloudy, like glasses that have not been clean and have been worn by a 9-year-old for a week. Okay, so the next big thing that I feel guided to tell you is do not alter your course. Protect yours, protect what you're growing, protect yourself. This volcano will not harm that other energy in any way, shape, or form. It's an illusion. That fear is an illusion. All right, let's get some advice cards to end the reading with. So you guys, it's all about, like, you guys are really coming up on it. That's awesome. Here we go. Okay. Wisdom and destiny. Okay. Like I said, I'm feeling like you know this awareness now. There's all this new wisdom is flooding in. It's giving you this new perspective, and this is meant to be, and you are ahead of schedule. That's what I'm saying, is you are ahead of schedule. And what I'm picking up is that by your willingness to put in the extra work to be ahead of schedule, it's almost like you're going to reap double benefits from it. Like instead of having one harvest this season, you're now going to be able to do 2, or depending on, what you're growing. And that is where I'm feeling that we should end this. So congratulations, Pisces, and happy birthday. I'm hoping you're enjoying the new gifts that you have planted yourself, and thank you so much for the likes and subscribes. They are so amazing. And if you feel like donating to my channel, the PayPal link is below. And if you have any questions, my email address is also below. And I will see you guys in a week or 2. Love you.